Hey beautiful people, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vivian. I create content around fashion, beauty and lifestyle. And before we proceed, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, and also leave some comment and let me know how you find my videos interesting and things that you would love me to create content around. So this video is all about how I'm able to navigate content creation as a mom, a wife, and with a job. So usually content creation is a full-time job. Then imagine combining it with the whole other things going on in your life. It's not an easy thing, but it's rewarding. I enjoy doing it. I love fashion. I love taking pictures. And when I found out that this is something I can actually do and also at some point make money, I decided to like work towards it and improve myself. So I've been able to figure out a way to combine content creation with my daily life or with everything going on with my life. So on this video, I'll be sharing some of the things that I do, tips that help me to like be able to have content continuously even without creating content daily or weekly. So usually I create content, I make out time. It could be within the week, it could be on weekends, though I spend time with my family. But when I'm creating content, because of how busy my schedule is, even sometime last year when I was running my MBA, I had to resort to creating content in the night. And this means like I start creating content sometime around 8 p.m. because my kids go to bed pretty early in the night, around 7:30. Once we send the kids to bed, then the next thing I get myself ready. The hard part of the whole content creation is getting my makeup. I enjoy doing makeup, but I don't really enjoy washing my face. The time, I'm not patient when it comes to doing makeup, so pushing myself to like have my makeup done is the first step. Then the next step comes with like doing the whole pose. So the day I shoot my videos is not really the day I pair my outfits. So usually I'm this kind of person when I'm about to create content, maybe if I plan to do like a series, or if I want to replicate some celebrity looks with what I already own in my wardrobe, when I see pictures I save them. Then once if I see them, maybe I'm busy, then when I'm free I go into my closet, I find those pieces of outfit, I hang them. I kind of pair them. When I mean hang them, I put them on a hanger. If it's a blazer or a jacket, I pair it with the pants. Sometimes I go as far as hanging the shoes onto the hanger with the clothing on, then I put him with the handbag. The reason I do this is because sometimes when an idea comes to you, if you don't get it together, it's hard. So some people tell me they write down their ideas and they're able to remember it. That's all right, but me, I like to pair my clothing, like I pair my clothing all through the way I want it to style. So let's say I want to do workwear inspiration, I go to my closet, I decide to check the outfits that I want. If I want to do all neutral or all brown, when I get to my closet, I pick up those neutral, maybe blazers or pants, and I pair them. So after pairing my outfits, the next thing I do is I leave it. I wait for the convenient time, like when I have time to create content. And just like I mentioned, some of my favorite time is in the evenings. Yes, I know when it comes to the brightness of the day, it's really favorable with content, but at the same time, you have to find what works for you. Some people have time in the day, while I create content at night, and this means I have to deny myself some pretty beautiful sleep. And I could create content into the night, up to 12 a.m., 1 a.m. There has been a time I went up to 2 a.m. and the next morning I have to wake up by 7 a.m. to get my kids ready for school and all that. So it's all about determination. But one good thing about it is that I don't do this every day. Sometimes I could go 2 weeks, 3 weeks without even creating content, and I have things going on. So in order not to forget everything and not to digress, I had to like write out some of my points. So usually, just like I mentioned, I pair the outfits, I choose the theme I want to do. Do I want to do spring dresses? Do I want to do workwear inspiration, street style like casual outfits, cargo pants and all that? Do I want to style bodysuits? I decide what I want to do. Then the next, so usually when I'm styling when I'm planning to shoot a video, I can go up to 4 to 6 outfits. There have been a time I did 8 outfits. It was hectic. The time I told you, I went up to 2 a.m. in the night doing 2 a.m. in the morning doing styling outfits. So when after I'm done, after I've paired the outfits like a few days before, a day before, then the next thing I do when I'm ready for my content, I get my makeup done. Then I usually shoot my content downstairs because I use both the dining, my hallway light, and my kitchen lights. Yes, it's a whole lot. So that's why when brands reach out to me and tell me they want me to just create content for them, they send me clothing, I'm like, this is me working hard, using electricity in my home, inconveniencing myself, and this means I have to take my whole clothing downstairs with my shoes, with my jewelries, everything downstairs just to shoot the content. Then when I'm done, in order to tidy my home, since that's the entrance of my home, I still have to like move them upstairs, hang them back in my closet for when I will need them. So back to the point. So the next thing I do, I put my tripod. I try to make sure that I have my camera is set, so I check the setting. Do I want to use any filter? Do I want to increase the brightness of the camera or the resolution of the camera? After I do that, I already have a spot in my home. One thing I advise people is this helps a lot. If you're someone who wants to repurpose your content, or you don't have much time creating content all the time, I would advise you use a particular spot in your home. That way, also it helps your videos to look identical. Also, it helps you to be able to reuse your content without people noticing that you're posting the same content. A few people might notice, but remember, when you post the content, let's say I have 10,000 or I have 12,000 followers. When I post my content, sometimes it gets just 2,000 views or 1,000 views or even 3,000 views. That means they just showed 3,000 out of the 12,000 people that are following me. And some of these 3,000 people might just be other people like non-followers. So that means I still have like about 9,000 people that follow me who hasn't even seen the content. So why not just go ahead and post it again? But I don't post it the same way I shared it the previous time. I try to repurpose it. I try to make changes to it, and I'll go to that point later. So once I position my tripod, there's a spot in my home. Just like I mentioned, I try not to get things around my home. I try to leave it to a plain background so that way I don't get things distracting attention from the outfit that I'm creating. So the next thing I do is I usually do 3 poses for each outfit, or sometimes 4, or let's say 3 contents for each outfit. So first I stand in front of, I do get ready with me. I start wearing the clothing. Usually I start wearing the clothing. You can start at any point you feel comfortable, but myself, I like to like have myself already covered up. Then I put on my shoes and all that. I shoot like a long video. I try not to make it too long. If I'm trying to put on my jewelry and it's taking time, I pause the video. With Samsung, you can pause your video. So I pause the video, after which when I'm done wearing my earring or jewelries, I play it back, so I don't have a lengthy video that I would have to spend the whole time editing. I don't enjoy editing a lot. My editing skills are not so great. I'm still learning. The second one is I walk past the camera from a certain point in my home. I would also be attaching this. Then the third one is where I stand at a spot. I could cross my leg in one, so I do it one direction. I cross my left leg from right to left. Or another thing I could do a hand movement. It could be I could be snapping, or I could just hit my laps. It could just be something as simple as that. Then the fourth content is picture photos. So that way I have 4 contents. So the reason I make this content is the one of get ready with me. If you're the type who is trying to grow your channel, I advise people to post more than once a day. You could do two times a day or 3 times a day, depending on what works for you. And I tell people you can actually post the same content and you will see your followers enjoying it. Some people will be like, oh, are people not gonna be bored? Why am I going to be posting the same content all the time? If your content is nice, people would look forward to it. So I could post a get ready with me very early in the morning around 9 a.m. Then later in the day, I post the walk past video. Or that's that. Or you could just post the get ready with me. Then later in the day, you post the pictures. The reason I make the pictures is I use the pictures for like a carousel post. I also use the pictures for my LTK to be able to link items I styled with for shopping. I also use those pictures for my Instagram story. Posting on your story is also a good way to like get engagement and get um let's say impressions reach. So when I post on my stories, I write a little about the outfit I'm wearing, then I add the link. Is a great way to make a post. Then also is since TikTok is prioritizing photo content now, is also a good place to post your pictures. Even on YouTube, on the community, you can post static posts. That's the reason I make this ones. Then how do I use the walk past videos or the crossing leg videos to propose my content? The way I do it is, let's say after like a week or so, and I've styled different outfits, what I could do is I would go down to I usually use InShot to edit my videos. I go to my InShot. I know I've styled a few brown outfits. So what I do is I get those brown outfits that I've ever styled. It could be that I styled a brown blazer, I styled a brown skirt, I styled a brown handbag, or I styled a brown shoe. I add every one of them. Remember, I told you I do this with all my videos. When I'm doing either I'm doing the crossing of leg or I'm doing the hand snapping. So all my videos have this particular content. So what I do is I import all those videos from my Google storage. So I download all those videos to my InShot. Then I cut it out to those places where I crossed my leg. So the brown blazer, the brown skirt, the brown shoe, the brown handbag. Every time that I've styled brown outfits, I get them together in a video, and I make them into a post. So I could tag the post as how to style neutrals, or how to style. It could just be styling neutral for spring, or styling browns for spring. It could be another way you could do it. It could be dresses. It doesn't even have to be the same color. It could be all the places you styled dresses. You can just compile them together into a post, and you post that. So that way someone will be like, oh, I think I've seen this dress, but at the same time sees all the dresses that you've styled. So it could be all the dresses you've styled so far. You remove them and use them to create like spring dresses to wear this spring, or dresses to wear for summer. Another way you could do it is you can actually bring outfits that you styled for a period of time, use them to do rundown for the week. You do Monday, Tuesday. You use the audio that says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the days of the week. You can actually use some of them that has like some descriptions like beautiful, intelligent, capable, all those audios that are exceptionally good. You use them to like each of the descriptions you show an outfit, each of the description you show an outfit that way. So it could just be you crossing your leg, it could be you tapping yourself, it could just be you walking past the camera. That's why I make some of those outfits. So going to the next point, so after I've shot these videos and I have a whole lot, so what I do is before I go to bed, while I'm lying down, I bring out my phone and try to thumbs up, like to favorite the pictures. So hearting the pictures means they are going to be my favorite, the ones that I think I like, including the videos too. So what I do is I play a video. If I don't feel it, I leave it. Some videos might be nice from the beginning, but at some point you don't like it. So what I do is when I'm editing, I put them at my InShots, then I edit out the parts I don't want and use the part that I want. So that's how I usually do it. So I might be editing a picture or a video and fall asleep, and that continues till the next time I wake up in the morning. So when I know I don't have a content already edited, I try to do something before I go to bed. So one thing I advise is whenever you have time, edit the video, leave it in your draft. So sometimes I have like 3 videos or 2 videos already edited, saved in my draft. The reason that is helpful is that when you want to post in the morning or in the afternoon, Usually in the afternoon, I might be busy bringing back my daughter from school. In the morning, I'm trying to get my daughter, bring her back from, take her to school. So editing videos in the morning is not a thing. I believe most people have to like plan their content ahead of time. The only disadvantage of planning posts and already scheduling the post is that you want to be online in case the post, you share the post at that point in time and something that goes wrong. You want to be able to check out your post and make sure it's actually uploaded so well. And also you might want to engage with your followers when you share your posts. Another thing I advise is when you're making videos, I know some people go as far as dancing when they are making videos. Some people they enjoy it. Should I say I'm kind of a shy person? I'm not really used to dancing. So my videos, like I said, I try to make them neutral. Somebody might say, are your followers not bored in just doing one certain thing? This is my style. I'm lucky I've had people following me for years who enjoy my content. A few times I go outside to shoot content, but I have a style, so they already know this is my style, and I believe Instagram and the algorithm already knows my style. So what I do is I make my videos just the way I mentioned earlier, the get ready with me, or I make the walk pass, or I make the standard to sports. Then if I see an audio, before I post it, I go to the explore, the reels section. I check for trending tunes that I like, that I feel that would go with what I want to post. Like you want to check and still see that are recent videos that are using the sound. Recent when I mean 3 days, 2 days, even that particular day. You want to make sure there are people still using the trending sound. Sometimes I don't use trending sound and the video still does well. So it's just about knowing what works for you. So what I do is I find the audio, I check out how fast the audio is. I go back to my InShots. I try to reduce the speed or increase the speed of that video. Then after which I put it straight to Instagram, then upload it. Usually I do my text, I insert text on Instagram. I use the Instagram text whatever to add text to my videos. I don't add my text to my using my InShot. I do it a few times, but I prefer to use that. The reason I do it that way is if I want to use that video again, so that I don't already have a text and want to remove it. Sometimes you could easily delete it, and that's okay. I import my video, then I go ahead and write the caption. Another thing that I do that saves me time is when I think of a caption or I think of something, I go to my WhatsApp and send myself that caption as a message. So I send myself messages all the time. If you see my personal WhatsApp is filled, you feel like I chat with someone. It's filled with, or even sometimes I post my email response to brands that want to work with me. I post my response there before I send it to them on email. So I sometimes I have like captions already there. I have links that I want to maybe post on my LTK and all that. So that way it's saving me the time of whenever you want to post the content, you start thinking about what's the caption of this video going to be. There are times I have memory block. I can't even remember anything. There are times I have to think. There are times I keep searching through audios for like 30 minutes, 1 hour, haven't found what I love. So it takes time. There are some days you get so lucky. So my advice is when you create the content, make it so flexible, and also when an idea comes, try to save it. Is either you're pairing an outfit, is either you're writing down the idea. Some people go as far as posting when they pair the outfit, they take a picture and save it in their phone, so that way they already know how the outfit is going to come on. Some people say they try it on and put it back. I'm not that patient when it comes to doing all that. Another reason I shoot on plain backgrounds is I had a few brands that reached out to me and said they wanted to work with me. They said the reason they wanted to work with me was because they like how plain my backgrounds are. That they notice that my backgrounds don't have any distracting things like write-ups that people focus on, and that they like how it's all about the outfit. And also the reason it's good to use a plain background is because when you use a plain background, you can post the same content during Christmas and nobody would know. You can post the same content during Valentine, nobody will know. If it's a red outfit, you can post it for Christmas and still post it for Valentine and nobody will know. But if you take a picture close to the Christmas tree, you can't post it during Valentine. So if you look at my videos, you will notice that I try not to, except is a brand collaboration or is a post that I want to specifically do for Christmas. Then also I'm very careful when it comes to maybe the plants in my home that I'm using. Let's say I have a plant that I styled for Christmas. When I'm taking pictures, I try to remove the red thing so that later when I'm using it, it doesn't look Christmassy. So that's one thing I do. Then, just like I mentioned, I have my captions sometimes saved on my WhatsApp or my notepad. That way, whenever I want it, I just go there and copy it. And now people could use ChatGPT to get ideas. Another way you can actually, if you struggle with writing captions, you can go to the point of what do you call it? You can put the image, the picture that you took of the outfit in your ChatGPT, and it could generate for you captions. For you can ask it, looking at this picture, how would you describe this outfit? It would describe, this is a lady wearing this. From there, you could get points on what to write on your videos. It means it's actually telling you what people, how people would portray, kind of perceive your picture when you post it. So it's just like it observing your pictures and telling you how people would feel when they see your video. So those are ways you can actually like get captions if you struggle with finding captions to put on your videos. Sometimes it could just be that video that you didn't even write a lot that gets the wonderful views. And most times you could be disappointed when you work all hard and you don't get what you want. One thing I tell people is keep showing up, and the more you show up, the more the algorithm gets used to you and is like, oh, this person shows up every 9 a.m, every 12 a.m, and or maybe every 3 p.m. Oh, this same time I'm going to be showing her content to her followers and other people who may be interested. And one thing I advise is, when you post your content and people comment, try to like engage as much as you can. You may be too busy to reply to all the comments, but do not ignore your followers. Don't make them feel like they are not worth your time. Don't make them feel like they're wasting time. If I'm someone, I comment on your post all the time and you don't ever reply, I might stop commenting. I wouldn't really feel comfortable commenting all the time. When I see that you give me the audience, I would want to cheer you on the more. So yes, try to comment, and also that way, when the more you comment, reply comment, the more your followers would want to engage. And that means if your followers are enjoying your content, Instagram would want to show it to the outsiders, like non-followers. And it means whatever these people are eating and enjoying it, let's share it with other people and see if they enjoy it. So that's how I feel work. Though there are a few times that even if your followers don't engage, Instagram will still show it to other people. It happens, but it happens rarely. So these are some of the points that I feel are very helpful. They've helped me. This is how I create my content. Today I create my content. I try to do several outfits, as much as sometimes it could be 3 outfits, but those 3 outfits, the content I will make from them will last me for 2 weeks before I need to create another one. Some people create often because maybe they get clothing from brands, or maybe they have brand collaboration. That's all right. But if you're someone who doesn't want to be buying clothes all the time, who has limited time, or who is busy, this is a great way to help yourself have enough content to keep your page going, to make your followers know that you're still there, and to grow your page also if you're still a young content creator. So I hope this video, this tip help you. If you found them helpful, please leave comments, leave me some comments. Let me know you enjoyed them. I'll still be sharing ways that you can make money as a content creator, even if you don't have an LTK account, how you can make money, how you can, even if you just have like less than 500 followers, or even if you just have less than 200, how you can still be making money on as a content creator, even without like having paid collaboration. Let me know what you think about this video. Please don't forget to share with a friend, like it, and as always, thank you so much for the support and the like. Bye.